All right, on the ropes out here with Coach Kenny Ellis, man. You know, I got to ask you about that young bull, Jalil, man. You said something that upped him one time, right? You said, man, Al Heyman, man, know who the dogs are at 147.
I tell him, Jalil is a dog, bulldog, man. Tell anybody that been in the ring with him, they know. Yeah, they know. He give everybody the work they looking for, plus more, you know.
Let me ask you, Coach Kenny, what's your thoughts, man, on Jalil again fighting for another belt, that one step in the process of becoming a world champion, this time for the WBA North Continental belt, going against Dobson, who had, previously been against Conor Ben?
It's in the scripture, man. He wouldn't be here if not, you know. He was born to do exactly what he's doing. He will be champion. They fight July 13th?
Yeah, next weekend up there in Philly, man. That's going to be a very exciting crowd up there in Philly. That's a fight town.
Jalil gonna bring it home, no doubt in my mind.
And then we ask you, Coach Kenny, man. This weekend you got Shakur Stevenson fighting, man. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts and expectations on his upcoming fight?
I think it's crazy, but this is a fight where I think it's not gonna go the distance. I really think Shakur gonna stop him. I bet I got $5,000 that Shakur will get the stop, even though, Shakur don't normally get a stop, but this fight he gonna get a stop.
With that being said, Coach, more than likely, if that stoppage do happen, he gonna do the call out of Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of names have been linked to Tank, Lomachenko, T.O.,
everybody.
Pitbull, you name it. Now Keyshawn Davis even throwing his name in there, man. Say, hey, look, man, I want that payday also as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
Keyshawn, but it's good to dream, but that's a fight I don't think I never had. But Shakur is very possible because he's at the top of the food chain.
And from what I'm seeing from the boxing community and the general public, man, that's the fight. If whatever.
Want to see that fight.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It don't need a build up. Both of them old enough. They got the experience. The time is now. They both won it. So they say. Tank won it. Shakur said he won it. So give the fans what they want.
With that being said, Coach, man, more than likely you think the next fight will be probably Lomachenko, based on the fact that that's something Bob wants to.
Yeah, November. From what we hear, for as long as it lasts, that's the fight,
Yeah, you been studying them so far, Coach, man? What?
I've been studying long. I've been studying all of them, but when they really say they're gonna fight them, I just look at it even more,
Let me ask you, Coach, because you like the technician, man. A lot of times, man, when they see the things that you're working on in camp with Tank, it comes to fruition in the boxing match, man. Talk about that in the repetitiveness.
It's crazy. I don't just study boxing. I study animals and vital spots on animals and humans. I can pass out insects. I look at a whole bunch of different shit. One day we can get together and you can put it on film and I explain it to you. But
where did that come from?
As a kid, if you name it, I put it in the jar. I made the praying mantis fight everything. I made the bee fight everything. I made the every insect you can name. I can pass. I put a squirrel and a rat in the aquarium one time and tilted it so they could meet. My mental was just fucking crazy, man. And boxing, when I got into boxing, I was meant to do this.
So it's like going in the lab, like a Dr. Frankenstein.
A lot of things people don't know. A lot of things that people do, insects and animals do. Same exact thing.
Okay. With that being said, Coach, I'll go back to this, man. Chess not checkers, man. Tank analyzes everything, even from the weigh-ins to leading up to the match, man. He started seeing certain things, the way he flinching, the way he was.
Oh man, I can't tell a secret, but some things you don't have to teach to a fighter until they get there. Sometimes people give it all to them here, and you gotta wait till they get there. Certain levels you're gonna get there anyway, as long as you train it. But when you get here, you gotta show fighters certain things. It's a secret to it. It's a secret to the madness.
Let me ask you, man, what is it about Tank, man, that makes him the fan favorite, the people's champ, the face of boxing? People love Tank, man.
How can I say it? The culture adapting, man. Once the culture stamp it, anything, and not just boxing, anything. If the culture stamps it, it's legit. You know what I mean? And they love Tank. They love him. He got a good, great story behind him. You know, the story means a lot too. Where he come from, what he been through.
Yeah, you know, with that being said, you know, having that city support, I wanted to go back to, you remember when he had started buying up the housing in his old neighborhood? How are things going with the construction with that, you know, since the fire?
They working it. It's a work in progress, you know. They had to do some things since the fire. And they still going on the paperwork and stuff, you know. It's work in progress.
You know, one of the things that you and Coach Calvin was doing and talked about, man, was doing things on your own, getting the bus, getting certain things that the kids needed, man, without relying on Tank, man. And
yeah, a lot of times people say, Tank got it, Tank did it, Tank. That's true, but Tank has a life, he has a family, he has bills, and as coaches, you don't train a kid to get there, just say, give me. You know, if Tank come in and say, hey, that's cool, but it's not about the money. We said that before he made money. It's not about the money. You know, money come with it when you do things right.
You know, I go back to was it last summer? Last summer, DC Southwest. Y'all talked about it, how the Parks and Recs put in so much money into the facility and the gyms. So a lot of times we kind of have to put that back on the city if we want to save our kids. Like for a facility like Upton, man, they can definitely, man, knowing that you have a face of boxing who comes out of that, you can pour in the money, the necessary money needed.
Right now, the city is putting, they spreading the money in each Parks and Rec. They haven't seen that come to our rec yet, but they touching each rec a little at a time. Hopefully they'll come see us. You know, I think sometimes because Tank is there, they feel like they don't, you know, but that's not the case.
Oh, that's a good point. They feel like since Tank is there, rely on his money.
Not that, but take your time.
Yeah.
But the city they've been treating us real great. They've been treating us great. I just thank God we have a facility for the kids to come to, you know.
Now this weekend I saw Coach Calvin back on the road with the kids.
Yeah, I was supposed to go as well, but this is my family reunion week, so I laid back. So a few other coaches went. They're down in ATL.
ATL Atlanta. Now on August the 3rd, you're gonna have the Upton Boxing Showcase, correct? August the 3rd, Bad Girl Promotions.
Yeah, September, August. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where the venue is going to be.
Think somewhere in Glen Burnie, Maryland, I believe, at a sports bar.
It's August the 3rd. If you ain't doing them, come out, man. Have some fun.
Is this like the taking it back to the days when Tank was on display and y'all had shows in? Yeah, sort of like that. You want the city to know who's next?
Yep. We got a whole bunch of them coming behind Tank, man. And the city needs to see it now. You don't have to wait till they turn pro. Come out and support them now. Because in the future, like Tank situation, a lot of people come up to me and ask for tickets to the pro fights. And I look at them and say, where were you at for the last 15 years when we was doing an amateur show? You didn't want a ticket then? So come out and support the kids now and get a ticket later.
I tell people that all the time. Matter of fact, man, it's some real exciting matches, man. And to see them kids go all out with their heart.
We got some kids, man. They dreaming, and it's our job as coaches to turn their dream into reality. You know, that's what it's about.
Now, as far as recognition, man, as far as you and Coach Calvin and the things you're doing in the sport of boxing, I think it's surely slowly coming into fruition, man, that y'all starting to get the flowers that y'all deserve, man. Would you agree with that?
I mean, I hear that a lot. I would love the flowers when they come, if they don't come.
It don't matter.
As long as God see it, that's all that counts. I'm still having fun, you know? As long as God see it.
You know, from what I see on my page, man, at the end of the day, man, people love y'all for the fact of what y'all doing for the kids. It's not even about the things you're doing with Tank. It's the things you're doing for that youth and the next generation and helping them.
It's about saving their lives.
Yeah.
You know? So, as long as we saving a life, I'm happy. That's what it's about.
Man, Coach Kenny, as you know, I truly appreciate your time as always, man. And, you know, giving your insight on the sport and keeping it real.
Keeping it real, keeping it 100. Don't cut no corners.
That's what's up, man. Go ahead and let's go check out Jalil's workout.
Yes, sir.
There we have it. Oh, I gotta ask you about this, man. You know, Upton Boxing was named one. You know, I forgot that article. You know, talking about one of the top gyms in the country. You ain't see that? Because I think Coach Calvin posted it on this page.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were naming certain gyms in the country that as recognized as being a top gym, and yeah, Upton was up there. It was named.
Go back and
Yeah, I got to see it on Coach Calvin page. I saw it on his page. That's what's up, man. Good to see you as always, Coach.
peace.
All right, we out.
My man.
In the light of recent developments with your boy Ryan and his comments and man, he taking a lot of heat for that, man.
He meant that for every black person in the world. That shit was taught at home from his dad. Because his dad made a comment about Al Hadd to Bill Heyman. That was meant for all of us, you know?
You know, it opened up a big discussion of talking about, you know, boxing as far as Latino, Mexican, and black relationships when it comes to the sport of boxing, because I think Champside and Ryan had, you know, got into it on their live, which I was surprised about.
Wow.
And what is your thoughts on that? Because in our area, it seems like it's camaraderie, but what they saying out in Cali, it's a little different.
I love all people, man.
Yeah.
All walks of life. I don't know what people have against us, but
We loving people.
they better get it right before they leave here, because the boss man is, you know? So I just hope they get it right, man. I love all people, and Ryan and his whole family. Y'all gotta lift that curse, man, because we ain't do nothing to y'all.
That's what's up, man.
It's just evil. It's just evil. That's all I can say.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah.